Doesn't, oh god. Doesn't testing 1, 2, 3. Okay, let me. I just have to remember if I can. Oh yeah, give me a sec, I guess. I'm going to have to. Oh, never mind. Oh god, it's gonna be a minute. I need to get. This copied. And. Before I do anything, work on. Perhaps I've been quiet, just getting this out and all that stuff. Leave it just like this as a case. Okay. So, I hope y'all can hear me well. My I'm the Honest Miracle. Thank you for joining me at the Haunted Master today. And well, the Haunted Manor today. We are here to play Scarlet Hollow on a PC. This was good to me from a friend who I played tabletop games with on Sunday. So I am hoping to have fun with this. Even though I don't do a lot of horror, but I hope and pray it all works. Okay, so let's start. The name. Onyx. I'm trying to think of where I guess. Like this could be probably like rude to a lot of people, but I'm doing it. Ohio. From Ohio. Ugh. Hey, they have bowling options. Here, let's go. This two takes half a build. Tough as nails. The pinnacle of fitness. A opposing presence that commands the room. A mean white hook. Keen eye, except with an act to pick up the small details. Empathetic. Mystic, strange and unusual, easy to flirt to reality where others cannot. Talk to animals. You talk to animals talk to you, a gift and a curse. Street smart, good at why and hard to why too. Fast talker, he can read people and read the room. No door can hold you. Hot, extremely good looking, and not too overt. People just like you because you're a good person. Book smart. AE well bred and rational. Possess a wealth of economic economics knowledgeable and know when to use it. A talented researcher. Gonna go talk of animals. Cause I love animals. And street smart. You told the lake as the bus hits a particularly nasty bump. You feel like you only just managed to start drifting off, and now you're here, awake again, still exhausted. For a moment, you're hazy on the details of where exactly here is, confusing this bus with many others that came before it. But as your mind continues to reassess its existence in the waking world, the past few days come back into focus. The long lost cousin, the bad news, the 26 hours or bus rides with endless late night stops, and see the spots but the that would have felt unsafe even in the middle of the day. You wouldn't normally find yourself traveling like this, but your cousin bought the tickets. The funeral of Pearl and Scarlet, your cousin's mother and your aunt. Seems like something you should ignore, even considering your own late mother's rocky relationship with this side of the family. Fortunately, the end of your journey is in sight. You're almost in Scarlet Hollow. So anyway, I was saying, oh no, he's still here. He's been sitting next to you the past 5 hours talking to you about boss. You're not sure. So he's even stopped when you started to doze off. At first, you thought he was just family, but that's several hours of one side it consistent ago. I was up in Maryland looking for work, but mostly messing around because I was a dumb teen. Me and my buddies were doing our usual play stuff, pushing joggers into the harbor, that sort of stuff. Okay, so here's the options. Hmm, so smart. Fate to nail this. Wait, what? Are you serious? Yes. What's wrong with you? Hell yeah, it's okay, it's my dude. Why are you talking to me? You remain silent. You know, being a 26-year-old and being someone who was a dumb teen beforehand. Or at least some of the team. I'm not sure where I was in this. So, hell yeah, it's okay, that's my dude. I know you get. I know you get me. You and me. Because of spirits, I can feel it. So this girl came up to us, swinging her purse, yelling about how she was going to call the cops or whatever. It was hilarious. She actually hit my friend. He said it hurt a lot. So I guess she was really mad. Guess she really was mad. Not just plain. But she kept swinging, and soon enough she lost her balance and fell to the harbor all on her own. We didn't even have to push her. We had a good laugh, fist her out, and her phone got soaked so he could call the cops on us. We wound up hanging out all day. She kinda became my girlfriend after that, and we've been off and on about a year, so it's pretty serious. Though about 5 months ago, she had to break up with me. He made me like for wills and G's. You ever been so mad you wanted to kill someone? I feel trying to get a rise out of me, buddy. Stop trying to get a rise. Stop it, please. Stop what? Well, very. You think? What do you think you're doing right now? I'm talking about the whole quarter stays on the bus trying to make him comfortable. I'm not playing along. Alright. Maybe I will never, never, maybe I never really wanted to kill her, even if I threatened it a little bit. Buddy, pal, you need some help. I don't know how to feel about that. Just, jeez, just like, hey, I want to kill someone. I'm like, bruh, we're on a bus. I had just met you on this bus for like, you've been doing this for like 5 hours. I've all known, and I'm like, bruh, you want to talk about this? I don't know how I feel about it. Anyway, she's giving birth to her son right now, so I'm trying to get to Virginia to be there for it. But I don't know if I like into that stuff, so I might wind up on a bus to New York or something instead. I always wanted to go there. Oh god. How women say men like this need to be out here? I'm like, I feel if it been with us like, sweetheart, I don't want to be here one bit. I'm just like, this feeling people rip my gears a bit. I don't know. Well, more than a bit, a lot, but I'm gonna stop. Your girlfriend's getting birth right now, and they got this to go right after this to. I'm thinking of dissing. Your girlfriend is giving birth right now, and you're thinking of dissing her to go have fun in New York after she tried to break up with you, and you're threatening to kill her? Hey now, I never threatened to kill her. You just told me you did, buddy. Okay, maybe for text. That's a bill. But fatherhood is scary. Plus, her mom is there, so it's not like she's alone. Her mom doesn't like me much, so I probably just make things super stressful. She'll understand. She's chill. So, anyways, where you heading? Where you say you were heading? That's a small town you probably never heard of before. Hmm, that's probably Scarlet Hollow, right? Or the Holler, as they call it in these parts. Oh, read us off today. There's only. There's only. That's the only stop until the bus turns around. I ride it pretty often, so I know almost nobody ever goes up that way. Though, actually, I had a couple of buddies who were up there for work in the mine. There's a coal mine up there in the holler, you see. And there's always a job listing or two on the boards around here. I never wanted that kind of thing myself, like my lungs the way they are. Thanks, but my buddies got desperate enough to try it. I haven't heard from them in a while now. I think that I think about it now, about I should see if they're on Facebook, see how they're doing up there. Hope they didn't die. Oh, that's me. That's only me and you. Hope you don't get too bored without me. Me you want to talk to? Hey, I also aim for you. He's got something in his bag. He pulls out some boiled peanuts. There's a boiled peanuts. Like, I don't guess it's the food puts back. So I know you haven't eaten much. Figure you could have used some more than me. But we tipped over my bag. I can't carry any more tip. Sometimes pick starts picking a dog often establishes new facts about who you are. Mm, no thanks, fam. There's a good, there's still a good 5 minutes left in, there's a good 45 minutes left in your journey, pal. Assuming nothing goes wrong. Best to have them on hand. The young man sets the peanuts down on the empty seat next to him. The juices drip out through the bottom of the bag and into the upholstery, instantly soaking it in peanut brittle or brine, I guess I could say. And with that, I leave you safe to us, friends. I guess I'm gonna just save, then save, and return. And so that's it alone. The choices peanuts soak into the seat across from you. Maybe you can finally get some sleep. Next stop, Scarlet Hollow, end of the line. Almost there. The fight comes to a stop. Its brakes squeaking as it deposits you in front of the Scarlet Hollow bus station. The sign, the sign at least reads bus station, but calling it that builds in drowsiness. At best, it's a kiosk. Yes, though, for a small town like this, you're amazed there's so much as much as a world. Let alone a bus that drives on it every week. You'll be surprised what small towns have. So it's a small town goer. Oh, this is well, the girl from a small town, me. But here we are. We're playing too much. The driver quickly shuts the doors behind you and starts the engines. Kicking up dust clouds as he pulls away, eager to leave you in his place behind. Hey, Onyx. You instantly recognize the worn young woman from the few photos of her on Facebook. She's a cousin. However, she looks annoyed to be here. I don't know if I want to. It is between this or that. I don't know if he wants a hug. I get a feeling that's all like her that's annoying, but I don't want a damn hug, motherfucker. It's like, I get the feeling of no hug. And no hugs, I would stop quickly practice with another person that's like, if you give them a hug, you're gonna end up getting pushed away. Or worse. Who knows? Yeah. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Small E, me, my mo. Catch a tiger by a toe. If he hollers, let him go. eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Hopefully it goes well. Let's get back to the estate. I don't want to spend any more time down here than I have to. Then take Doesn't take much driving before the only signs of civilization are the car you're in and the road you're on. Telephone maintains an icy silence as he focuses on the road. They can impact tip. Voice dialogue options labeled as poor can easily be taken without advancing the story. They can impact relationships and unlock additional story paths, so choose carefully. I feel. Oh, these. Um, what films you may want? Just keep it silent. I think we'll remain silent for this one. You decide to sit in silence with your cousin as the car eases up the steep mountain road. And here it is, the Scarlet Estate. Though it seems better days, its crumbling elegance is not lost on you. If someone used to cramp apartments in gray seas. Your mother told to his place as was made times before she passed, always with anger burned beneath her words. The favorite message you once imagined doesn't quite compare to what's in front of you. A jarring blend of openness and ruin. As you stare at it, it perched on the crumbling cliffside. You can't help but feel like it's something that should be left to rot a long, long time ago. Mm-hmm. Yes, please. You hit with a burst of dusty air as you step across the threshold into the foyer. Yes, yes, definitely see some better days. Everything in this room has has been much longer than you've ever been alive. Each object cemented in place with layers of dust and cobwebs. You can hear the rooms creak on the hedges, and the aches and moans of ancient floorboards as the house itself sways in the wind. Welcome to our family's humble estate. First, we do the current state of the house. Only a few rooms will safely be accessed during the stay. I wouldn't go on anywhere if you value your limbs. The floors have been known to give out. If you know what's good for you, you stick to your room, your bathroom, and the kitchen, and the hallways, I guess. But only the hallways you need to use to get to those places. I'll show you around so you know where I say to walk, and you can leave your bags here for the time being. Okay, I'm not sure how to go about this, but well, no, no to use to be smart. No to that. No to this. I don't think she lives there. This is falling apart. I guess I'll just pretty cool, thanks. Let's just get this tour over with. Follow me. I feel she's going to pretty Green Mountains. So there we go. So, it reminds me of when I'm doing my own family sometimes. Do not worry, they're fine. You put your bags down and follow Tabitha through a long, dusty hallway. She delicately steps over holes in terrace the floor, and you do your best to trace her steps. Kitchen. On Wednesdays, a woman from town comes in and does the cleaning. Her name is Jenny. Jenny, I think. Yeah, I think it's Jenny. I'm not certain. I wouldn't. I wouldn't recommend soy saucing it first. So talk your ear off. If you need any food, there are fixings for peanut butter and jelly. Do not touch some mac and cheese. Like, don't touch some mac and cheese or my ice cream. Those are off limits. Damn it, I love them too. I love mac and cheese and ice cream. And I'm like, what the? Why? Why does that have to be? Oh, it's mac and cheese and ice cream. Oh, and you can also ask the. Oh, and you can also access the garden through here, but it's pretty wild, so I wouldn't if I were you. Tip: some explore us to prevent you from taking us. Choose carefully. Mm, considering everything, I guess she just wants to get over with. Bathroom. Follow me. Great. It's been hours since I've gone. The two of you really. As the two of you leave, you pass by a tuxedo cat sitting on the countertop. Do I do it? Post the cat. Don't try. Don't try and pet poo. Don't try and pet poo foo. If she wants to be bad, so would you know. So what? She's speaking. She's speaking a whole other language. Uh, okay. Okay, we got pet too. Another filthy American stuck in the business. No one does belong. No, you may not pet me. I will soon smear myself and soon going to spy your 58 pants. Stop wasting my time. What's Francis to? I like this guy. Yeah, because his voices both were like, oh, I did have, like, oh, the foo foo. Enjoy yourself. Once again, follow Tabitha through a long, dusty hallway. Maybe after a few nights, it'll be easier to navigate these spaces. But for now, time, time, now time being, you feel lucky, have not fallen went through the forest. It's bathroom, not much to show. It's a bathroom. On the other side, do what you must if you must. Oh, oh, oh no! Oh, my upper. Oh god, I hate three members. It just gives me just heebie-jeebies everywhere. It, uh, Junk food's good calling. Mm. It's a wet bathroom. Piles of junk sit untouched in the corner of the room, and mystery things paint the floor. That won't know that. Just what the hell is he doing? Ah! Oh gosh, oh, the square bells! Dig us up! It was like square bells, dig us up! Like, like scatter from the scatter from the ball from the ball is with the seat. Yeah, this is the facility. A toilet is a toilet. Sure, could be clear, but the message is noon, and this is as good a place as any. You do what you must and rejoin your cousin out in the hall. Next up, next up, guest bedroom. Last stop on tour. Follow me. You would have a brief return to the foyer before climbing the stairs, reaching the guest room. This is where you'll be staying. The windows are clean. I have Jenny lost them last week. I've had to endure a half hour rant about her child to get her to do it. You better be grateful. The closet is full of old family stuff, so you can't hang your clothes up. But you can use the dresser. It's simply empty. Guess I'll start getting settled. Follow me. I'll take you back to the foyer so you can lick your belongings. This concludes our tour. I'm afraid I must return to my duties, so you have to entertain yourself for the rest of the day. Don't expect much of me. Tip: some dialogue options will open additional conversation paths. Some right away, some way down the line. Are you sure you're okay? I'm fine. I just need to get back to work. What time for leave? Decide what time for leave for work. Are you all set then? I'll see you tonight. Your cousin leaves for the front door. And now I'll still see you in the sprawling decrepit estate. Let's get settled in the room. Now that your cousin is gone, the aches and pains of your journey sink into your bones. You stumble back up the stairs, suitcase in tow, eager to unwind before you face the rest of the day. Okay, let's go. You stand at the entrance of your room. Put your spare clothes in the door. Oh! You drag your suitcase over to the dresser and open the bottom door. A possum works within. It's quiet but angry. Afraid! Okay, tell me about the humans who live. Okay, tell me about the humans who live here. What's human? Tell me about Tarifa. Can you tell me about Tarifa? Does she not good with names? Never mind. Never mind. Thanks for the help, Dustin. Okay. Can you move, please? Hold, Michael. Look up as in the wilderness. You poor thing. You're cool in here. You gently lay your clothes on top of the creature, arranging them in a little nest for Dustin. Dustin closed his mouth, somewhat at ease. More at ease than before. Look at him shiny black eyes. Humid is kind to Dustin. Dustin will remember this. But it's like, put Dustin in, let him be warned. You close the door, satisfied with yourself, so for a job well done. Just the closet. I hate that doll. You can see why your cousin said you're supposed to close and address herself this closet. It must have been decades since the family history sat in here. Leave that thing be. Some things are best left untouched. You close the you close the closet behind you. You can only imagine how beautiful the garden must have been in its heyday. If you own this place, you totally get out there for several and do some garden gloves that whipped it into shape. But what kind of shape will you whip it into? You go out, pull the weeds, chop trees, these carve top of these, and do whatever you need to do to return to its former glory. And once it's all done, you sit by the fountain, which of course next we'll have a cool go visit and drink for tea, enjoy the bird song. Yeah, you definitely do that. Just not right now. Let's examine that mirror. This must be also a relative of yours. Doesn't by the dates on the description, you never heard of her, but you barely heard anything of your aunt and cousins until a week ago. So that's not really a surprise. Maybe you can ask Tava about this. About Scarlet. See next time you see her. That is just gonna move conversation. I guess it's time to see the nap. You immediately collapse in the bed. You're tired of alone from in a strange new place. Won't stop you from passing out. Also, you thought as you cough a small you cough a small cloud of dust rises from the mattress. These pieces might be fresh, but everything beneath them must have seen must have been around to see the dawn of civilization. You try to settle in, but the bed is lumpy in strange places, and you can feel the springs pressing into the fabric. Oh no. You, you might be tired, but you're far from tired enough to get more than a few minutes of uncomfortable napping. That's enough. Doesn't seem to be like much else for you to do here right now. Get the PB&J. You haven't had anything to eat all day. The only things rather than your stomach right now are the creaks and groans of this ancient place. He's a and PB&J sounds exactly what you need to take on the rest of the day. You head to the kitchen. You're back in the kitchen, ready to craft a beautiful peanut and jelly sandwich. It's a daunting task in the state of the place, but the aggressive growl, growls of your stomach outweigh your fear of food poisoning. probably still took them peanuts. To get started, you probably need to find some peanut butter, some jelly, a bread, a plate, and a knife. Let's search the pantry first. Time for some mac and cheese. Take the bread. You pick two. You pick one of the multi-rolls of bread. Great. One step to a satisfying stack. Get the peanut butter, a king of nut butters, and only 3% of each star is masked cockroaches. Oh, ew, 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 ew. All you now is jelly and a plate and a knife. Close the pantry. Just the fridge. You open the fridge. You always feel deeper to wash your hands, even though you have yet to touch anything other than the handle. Take jelly. You reach for one of the unopened drawers of jelly, carefully check its expiration date. You read the sour leaf next to it is recent. Was it a person specifically for you, or the jelly, or the jelly of one of the few things in this kitchen? This kitchen Tava actually uses. The thing The thing you need now is a plate and a knife. Better close this fridge and keep on looking. Well, so we're gonna have a more stream. Guess the boss gonna have to just do what I can with that. Back to the game. Close the fridge. You close the cabinet. Look back at the rest of the kitchen. Make the peanut butter and jelly. Despite the weight of the someone in this kitchen, you have successfully combined your three ingredients to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Congratulations, you can feed yourself. Good job, well done. Cooking by the book. All the hassle to give us something to eat was today wise in front of you. Post fufu. You might want to talk to me, but I don't want to talk to you. Go away. Can you tell me about Perman? I never knew my aunt. She said, I don't waste my time on courses. Like a cat. Back away. You back away from Rafu, trying to make some movements. This is good to see if I want to place. Rafu's eyes may fixate on you with palpable disdain. I'm done here. Congratulations, you didn't have a full day ahead of you. What do you want to do next? Might as well head to town. There's not much for you here to do. Here's the head out and explore town. You do just that. If you had known you would run up and walk all the way there back to town, you would have just asked her for the way to the bus stop. Especially if how unhappy she seems to see you. If all you go out feels state between you, if it was between you and between Tofu Queen and Barry, some tension. Though maybe her most film was the best place for something like that. Then again, maybe it's the perfect time. Continue on the path. It's really pretty out here. Continue on the path. Finally, make it back to town. The horror, as that guy on the bus called it, probably seen better days. It still has a feeling of an idle country town, but its sidewalks are cracked and many of its doors are boarded up. The windows dusted with A's. Why is it a business here if it's like this? But a chill breeze sweeps down the lane, and you suddenly feel like you're peering into a grave. Yeah, get back here, don't bust, scientist. Why do I queer? Who's a stranger? Why do I smell? And why does it smell of peanut butter? Ah, Quay is doing that again. Sorry for that. Queen must have been slippery. She loves to get loose. I'm I'm gonna call it here right now, cause Obis's unconscious and deconnected twice now. So I will not go too bad. We've met someone new. We've done a lot of stuff in this game. First, I'll say this, but the first bits of this is fine. I'm not sure how to feel about it, honestly. So I think I haven't seen the horror part yet, but I think I'll end it here to give it time to rest and all that stuff. Hope you have fun. See you again in the manor. This is Arthur Goose signing out. Bye.